Hey guys, how's it going? So this is my mom's house, where my mom and stepdad live. They are currently gone on vacation on a road trip for a week, and so I'm house sitting here on my own, getting ready for my upcoming trip to Southeast Asia, flying to Singapore in just a couple of days, and then to Thailand. So I'm upstairs now, and I'm walking back to the guest room in the house, which is where I stay when I visit, when I am stopping through, coming back from my various trips around the world. And this is kind of my decompression chamber. And so when I come back, then this room is all like nice and clean and neat and everything. And then as soon as I get here, then I start pulling out this stuff from my backpacks and reorganizing and stuff, which is what you're seeing here. Now, real quick, then I will mention that I am currently filming with my new GoPro Hero 5 Black, which I just got a couple of days ago, and so far I'm definitely excited to have it. Impressed with it. I will try to do a video review of it sometime fairly soon, but for now, then I just made a video review of my Icontex camera and comparing it to the GoPro, and so stay tuned for that. That will actually be the next video that I show. And so I thought that I would just kind of give a little bit of insight here into my, traveling situation, how I managed to, do these trips and then come back and then go somewhere completely different, come back from Eastern Europe and Greece and, the Mediterranean where it is hot, and then go up to somewhere like Alaska. And so the reason is that I have lots of different backpacks and various equipment here, which I switch out depending on where I am going. And so this here is my backpack that I just took to Alaska. This is my large New Star REI backpack that I got like 12 years ago or something. It is really good. It is huge, and it carries the weight really well. It has just this super sturdy hip belt there. And so this is for going on, wilderness backpacking trips or other types of camping trips where I'm going to be bringing my big sleeping bag, which is down there, my tent and camping mattress and, food and everything, in which case I'm going to have a lot of stuff. This is the backpack that I brought on my last trip to Eastern Europe and Scandinavia and everything, and Greece and Italy. That backpack I bought right before going because I wanted to get a new one, and unfortunately I don't like it at all. I like the general, the look of it, the size, everything about it was perfect, and then as soon as I actually filled up the backpack and had it fully loaded, and this happened after I'd left here and was in like Las Vegas, and I realized, oh man, this just does not feel very good. Something, wrong with how the weight is on my back. I tried to adjust the straps and everything, and I think I just made a mistake and got one that was maybe too small or something for a shorter person. So I'm not sure that I'm actually going to be using that one much, more. This is the backpack that I've had for years and years, also like a decade, 10, 12 years ago I got it or something, and it works, it does the trick. It's a smaller size backpack than that big one there, so it is better for traveling with, but it also is not great as far as how the weight carries on the back. It's better than that one at least, and so I might end up taking this one with me to my upcoming trip to Asia. Now I also have some various small backpacks here. This is my little day pack that I got like a year ago actually, but that's the one that I've had on my recent trips. And I should mention that a lot of the things here are available in my Amazon e-store. Check the link down below this video to my Amazon e-store if you need any upcoming travel, related types of items, because there's a lot of useful stuff there. And I'm going to be doing another video more comprehensively showing exactly what I'm actually going to bring on this trip. At least I'm going to try. I'm leaving in, I just have 2 full days left before I take off, and so I have a lot to do, and so I'm trying to squeeze things in here as much as possible, but I'm obviously not, taking all of this stuff with me on this upcoming trip. This is all of my belongings that are here at my mom's house, and then I have a whole nother storage space up in Oregon with like lots of other stuff, actual stuff for living in a real house, not like lots of furniture or anything, but various other things. It's a small-sized storage space, but anyways, I have lots of other stuff other than all this that I almost never even like touch, because it's just in that storage space. I haven't lived in a regular home in since 2009, so that's been 8 years. But anyways, that is more belongings of mine. And so you can see here I've got like 1, 2, 3 large-size backpacks. I also have one other backpack in my storage space, which is my preferred traveling backpack. That is the one that I brought to Nepal when I was trekking in the Himalayas last year, and I love that one. But that one ended up in my storage space because I came back from that trip to Thailand, Cambodia, Nepal, Greece, and then Europe. And after that, I was planning to go backpacking and camping on a road trip with my brother's truck. Some of you might remember the short-lived truck there. And I was planning to go camping, and I'd flown into Portland, and so I put that backpack, that blue one, into my storage space and got out this backpack because I was planning to do that backpacking trip in the Marble Mountains where things kind of went awry. And so that preferred backpack is now up in Portland, and now I have to choose from what I have here. And so that's just kind of one of the quandaries of living as a nomad as I do is, okay, I'm going to the Himalayas, so I'm going to need boots and warm clothing and a good jacket and all that. And then the next trip I'm going to Hawaii or Thailand, and so then I need flip-flops and tank tops and stuff like that. And then sometimes I'm going to both, and so I have to try to factor in both of those somehow, which was the case with this last trip when I had this backpack. And I flew into Sweden in April, and so I had cold weather clothing, warm clothing, which I then ended up having to carry around with me through Eastern Europe and the Balkans, where it got hot and everything. So anyway, I think I've rambled on enough here, but this is my room where I stay when I'm here in California, and now I have to make sense of this crazy mess and get it all organized and get it down to just the things that I'm going to be taking to Thailand. So stay tuned for that video in which I will go more in depth and show you lots of these specific things that I use for my travels. All right, stay tuned for a video review of the Icontext camera, and then a couple others that I'm trying to work on over the next few days before I take off, including I will try to do a live stream if I get the chance. No promises there, but anyways, take care and more coming.